Hello, everyone. The intention today is for this to be a quick team kickoff. Typically on Tuesdays, we'll do a Team Tuesday. So this is your first Team Tuesday on Thursday to kind of introduce this routine and get you some information out of the gate. So first off, PowerSchool Canvas and robocalls. I know some of you parents and students have told me that you've gotten some calls that your student was absent when in fact they were at school, and the reason for that, frankly, is that other people haven't entered data in a timely fashion, and there's a lot of that to enter, so it's totally understandable. But students, if you were a new transfer student and you had an old schedule at the high school, then a teacher reported you as not there, and so you got a call. I apologize for that. If your student was absent from here, you would have gotten a personal call from us. So that is being fixed currently. It may already be fixed, but anyhow, that is also affecting Canvas rosters. So if your classes don't appear yet, that's because that data hasn't been migrated. And that's one of the things that I've been told I'm not allowed to do, or else I would have already done it. So it's not my fault. Don't blame me. Next, Cat Time Study Hall. Tomorrow is Friday. And every Friday, as part of our weekly routine, we have a rotating block that is either an activity block, if you've fulfilled all your responsibilities for the week. We also hold a study hall for students who either missed class or didn't get work done that they should have gotten done. And on the first week, everyone goes to study hall, everyone goes to cat time. I'm sorry, because really we have no one's behind yet, and we want everyone to experience that first time. So you'll be looking for some direction from teachers about what it is we're going to do during that time. But also remember, we will have available our kind of video booth. If you want to contribute to the video memorial for Mr. Colston, then that will be the time that we'll do that. Also want to go ahead and say here, I've spoken to Ms. Keibel a bit about it. We're reaching out to former students who might want to submit a little message as well for that. And even if you're a current student and you prefer not to do our video booth, but to record your own message, say on your own phone, maybe under a little less pressure, and get that to me or Ms. Keibel, then we can do that as well. I mean, the format's not really as important as the message. But we will have really nice equipment, ready to go tomorrow. So if you want to just pop in and share a memory, a message, whatever it may be, maybe be thinking about that today. Tuesday Assembly. When we come back next week, we will have our first Team Tuesday live at the Neosho Public Library. We are going to travel down there because they've got a big, great room that we've reserved. And so we'll kind of go over a lot of school policies and practices and all the stuff we didn't want to bore you with on the first day. We'll bore you with next Tuesday after lunch. I want to talk a little bit about arrival and departure because this is, it's really important. I don't really even want it to wait till Tuesday. First of all, when you get here, make sure you clock in. I found a couple of people today that we counted absent, and then I went and found them in classes. They just hadn't clocked in. Make sure you do that. That's how we're going to keep a record of when you got here. When you leave, bus people, make sure you get to the bus quickly. I don't want anyone to be left behind, and they are on a schedule. Drivers, this goes without saying, maybe, but I'm going to say it. Drive carefully. Drive very slowly, at the very least, within a close perimeter of school. Pickups, if someone is riding with you, you have to pick them up in front of this building, and parents do that too, so that we kind of know, where certain people went. We're responsible for, in a lot of those cases, for knowing how people leave. And if you are not picking someone up and you are a driver, I want you to avoid Brook Street here in front of the school. You can go at least three other directions away from school. And so we get a lot of congestion right here. There's a bus leaving. There's parents picking up. It would be best, if you go another way. Like, so when you go out of the parking lot, you can go right. Anyway, all the other ways. But we've had some people kind of speed past the school. Not okay. It's kind of morbid and sad, but just a couple of years ago, we had a teacher killed in a parking lot in front of students because of a driving incident. In that case, it wasn't a speeding teenager, but an elderly person who made a mistake. But that would just be awful if someone were to be hurt unnecessarily at school. So drive carefully, slowly if you're going to be in front of the building, not in front of the building at all if you don't need to pick someone up. Okay, calendar review. We'll do some more of this later, and you can do this with your teachers after. I think I'm going to add everybody to Team Tuesday here in just a few minutes, and so you should have that show up in your Canvas, and there'll be a link to a calendar that you can see and follow. But very quickly, today is the 26th. Like I said, tomorrow, cat time is first block. That's a rotating block. Following Friday, it's third block. It goes 1, 3, 2, 4, and that is to not interrupt the same class every week, and also make sure C-Tech people are here every other week. So tomorrow's first block should be cool-ish in the morning. We'll probably have a group going outside, so that's the best time for that, since it's a billion degrees outside in the afternoon. On Tuesday, we're going to the library for our rules kickoff field trip. Cat time will be third block that Friday, and then moving into September, which is coming soon, actually next week. We don't have school on Monday the 6th for Labor Day. We also will not have school the following Monday the 13th for a work day for teachers. So anyhow, keep an eye on that calendar. We'll populate that as we go. That'll be your friend. There'll be a lot more meetings like this, and I'll have a regular video update for parents and students. So tune in and have a good rest of your day and week. See you soon.